there, everybody. Sister Terry Burney with you this week, and I'm going to go off book once again and just talk about how important it is to be relevant in this day and age. We had a situation recently with a hunger walk that the Archdiocese was sponsoring, and this was something that one of our congregants has been doing for a really long time, has ownership. We tried to bring in some new committee members to try to freshen things up. I managed to get some things printed. We wanted to have some big banners that looked great, to have that as the head so people would know, hey, we're St. Monica's, and we're really spearheading this particular walk. But the person who had been doing it for years sort of didn't want to be brought into that, wasn't communicating, was kind of off doing their own thing with the people that they had always worked with. Long story short, we come to the day of the event, and this person brought this really terrible banner, was throwing a fit about us not using it, and instead of making a scene, we kept some of the banners in back, but this really terrible banner that was a good 10 or 15 years old ended up being part of it. And I know that sounds really petty, but this man was just so insistent that we do things his way, because the words I hate the most to hear are, this is the way we've always done it. And this is the way that will not keep you relevant. When I worked in business and I was a marketing VP, Peter Drucker had an expression called innovate or die. Or I used to call it change or die. Because when you really think about it, if we were as helpless as we were as an infant, we would be dead. But we all had to adapt. You had to go from being an infant to being able to walk, to being able to talk, to being able to feed yourself, toilet yourself, navigate elementary school, middle school, high school, college, the job market, and at this point in your life you may be retired. Well, how do you navigate that? And technology can really be your friend, but you can't be afraid of it. And I love looking at senior citizens like Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett gets it, and he's always trying to get with younger artists to do duets with. Paul McCartney's doing some really cool things with Rihanna and Kanye West. Betty White, 92, but she gets technology. She did Saturday Night Live, So she understands how important it is to reach out to new markets, because we're not all going to be around forever. And if you're so stuck into things have to be done my way, the problem with that is that at the point that you either leave your job or you leave this earth, people aren't going to do things your way. In fact, your way is probably going to be the first thing they discard. So use those technologies, and I'm going to do one step forward because I want to see this happen here at St. Monica's. We're actually going to set up a technology day. So we're going to set up laptops and iPads and iPhones, and we're going to invite elderly congregants to come in, and we're going to show them how to use this technology. We're going to have them Skype with their grandkids. We're going to get some numbers so they can really see how great that technology is, and not to be afraid of it, and to embrace it, because we want them to be part of what the rest of us are. And I think sometimes the elderly, they get intimidated and they step back and then they just dig their heels in, and that's so unfortunate, because I'm a communications person, and communication wise nobody should be left behind. So we're going to be doing that pretty soon here at St. Monica's. And if you're somebody who does communications, or you think that's something that would be good at your faith organization, please steal that idea, because I'm really excited about having my teams work with the elderly and really get everybody connected. I mean, not just by cell phone. And I'm going to even say at the end of the session, we're going to put down the technology. Now you guys just talk one-on-one. Crazy concept, but that can be extremely beneficial for my younger kids as well. So anyway, I hope that you found this useful. I hope that you use technology to connect. If you haven't talked with your grandparents or your mom or your dad in a really long time, pick up the phone and call them. Don't text them. Or Skype them and talk to them directly that way. That's a pretty cool way to stay in touch. So anyway, for St. Monica's, Sister Terry Burney, I hope you all have a very wonderful and blessed week. God bless. Sister Mary Cat. Yes. Oh, you know what? When we do have older congregants that come and visit us at the house, they love you. And then they start bringing you stuff, more food than you need. But that's okay. You were so good with them, and you're so good with little kids too. And you're good with me, because you put up with so much. Yes, you do, Sister Mary Cat. We love you. We love you all to pieces. Yes, we do. Because you are my sweet girl. You want to go? You want to go play with your sister? Go play with your sister. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye.